What's going on, everybody? Today I've got a 9.8 haul for you. Stick around to see what I got. Hey guys, I'm Matt, the boy who had 7. I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out this video. Like I said earlier, I've got a bunch of 9.8s that I've picked up over the last several months, and I wanted to share those with you guys. But first, if this is the first time stopping by and checking out the channel, please hit that subscribe button, leave me a thumbs up, and let me know what you think about these pickups. So recently, I have decided to stop spending a lot of money in comics. We all know that 2020, 2021, beginning of 2022, prices were crazy. I still picked up some books during that time, thought I got some great deals. They've dropped even below that. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to give myself 5 big books that I really want, and I'm just going to save up until I can get those. I've picked up one of those big books, and honestly, the prices have dropped so much that it's just wonderful that I finally have it. And these other books that I got, they were just such good deals that I couldn't let pass up. And so I'm going to share with you those books now. So first one I got is from Comic Sales. I want to say thank you to Matt. This is a book that is part of my childhood. When I first started collecting in the 90s, this is a book that I have had several copies of raw. And once these prices dropped, I decided it's a newsstand. We know newsstands went crazy a while back, and I just had to have this book. So thank you to Matt for the great deal. This is Ghost Rider, Volume 2, Number 8. And this has to do with the Midnight Suns. Check out that newsstand. When I wanted this book, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, it got hot for a while because there were some rumors that we're going to have Midnight Suns in the MCU. People were thinking this was going to pop really hard, so it got up high. I mean, $700, $800, $900 because of the newsstand. I was able to get this below $200, which is awesome. I'm really happy that I grabbed this book. Again, it's a newsstand. It's part of my youth. It's got that awesome Ghost Rider art on it. I mean, check them out there. I love it. And it's got some great significance in this issue. So really happy to have been able to pick this up again from Comic Sales. Thank you, Matt. All right, so Tristan over at Cobweb Collectibles had a little sale on his page. And one of these books I had been looking for a really long time, and I'm going to explain why. It's a facsimile, and so I like to collect facsimiles, but the version that I like to collect isn't just like the new ones that have the $3.99 on them, or some of the older ones that look a little bit rough. I like to collect certain editions that look as close as they do to the original, and the reason I like them is I have a little shelf up here, and I like to put these books up and display them. And this book had just been evading me for a while because it was so expensive. It was up $500, $600, $700, and I did not want to pay that for a facsimile. And so when Tristan put this for sale, I was just like, I have to have that. And then I saw another book on there that I hadn't been looking for at all, but I said, hey, Tristan, if I can take both of these keys off your hands, will you give me this deal? And he did it. So first one I'm going to show you is another newsstand. This is Incredible Hulk 234. This is when Marvel Man changes his name to Quasar. And so this is a pretty cool key here that I wanted. Quasar is a character from my favorite storyline, which is Infinity Gauntlet. We saw him there. We saw him all over the 90s. So I thought this is great. It was at an awesome price. This book got hot for a while. It dropped big time. Tristan gave me a good deal, so I had to pick it up. I'm pretty sure the newsstand is at this point, is the more available, and the direct edition was a little bit less available, but I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. But cool little key. I thought I'd grab that for Quasar. Hopefully we see him in the MCU one of these days. Yeah, so this next one is that facsimile I was telling you guys about. This is Detective Comics number 27. And check it out. It just looks really similar. There is no indication at all that this book came out, 2017? 2018. This is from the Loot Crate box. So it's the Loot Crate box edition. And but you don't see any $3.99, $1.99 on there. It just looks just like it did back in the day. And so I was going after this forever. Tristan gave it to me at a price I had been hoping to get. I'd made so many offers on eBay, you know, $200, $175. Nobody would go for it. They're like, no, lowest I'll go is $450. And I just could not pay that. I just don't want to do that. And so the moral of the story is you keep waiting, and eventually you're going to get the book at the price that you want. And we all learned that comic prices go like this. A lot of people panicked in 2021 and bought books that have just dropped in value. And I mean, people have lost tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars on books. And that's not what we want to do when we're investing in our comic books. So really happy that Tristan hooked me up with this. So thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Now this is going to go nice up there on the shelf and look good for those that love Batman. Okay, these last two books are books I'm really happy to have in the collection. The first one, I didn't really know much about it, but it's a book that people have been talking about a lot lately. It's a character that I watched. I was like, this is pretty cool. And then I looked up how many were on the census. I think there's under 300 of this book in a 9.8. So I thought, you know what? This would be a good book to have. I started looking up prices. People were asking $2,500, $3,000. The lowest that I saw was like $1,500 at some point. And then Elite Comics 11. I love what they do. They sell books for people on Instagram. They're not going to sell you a book at an outrageous price. They're going to look what it's going for. They're going to talk to the seller, because I've done that a few times with them. And they're like, your price is too high. You need to come down. This is right where we think it's at. So when I saw this book for under $1,000, I jumped on it. I mean, I pounced on it. Huge shout out to Elite Comics 11 and huge shout out to Thierry. My boy Thierry is the one that told me about this character. He's in love with this book. He wants to get this book as well. And he's hunting for it at an even better price than I got it for. So Thierry, I hope you find that, man. But this is Adam, Legend of the Blue Marvel, #1. And there he is right there, guys, Blue Marvel. If you don't know Blue Marvel, go check out Eris Quinones' channel, Variant Comics. He talks all about Blue Marvel. It's a great video. Some of the feats that this guy has done are incredible. You know I love the Sentry. I love the Sentry. I think he's one of the most powerful characters. I think a lot of the writers don't understand them and do him dirty, including against Null and in this this thing that I'm just about to tell you about. But Blue Marvel pretty much punches him and takes him out with one hit. And so what that tells you is, one, people don't get Sentry, but two, Blue Marvel is super powerful. And since there's only, less than 300 of these on the census, I could be wrong. It could be a little bit more or a little bit less, maybe 3 something or 2 something. But I thought this would be a great book to have in my collection, a great character. And one of these days, this character is going to pop, and there's not many out there. So really happy to have this one in the 9.8 white pages. Okay, those books that I just showed you, awesome books in the collection. So happy to have them, but they were not on my want list for 2023. This next book is. And here's the thing. On my want list, I have books like Amazing Fantasy 15. I have X-Men #1. So these big books are my 2023, and I know I could end up with one, I could end up with none. But I had 2 other books that are variants on there. I picked up one way early in the year, and I just got this one in the mail like 2 days ago. This one's cool, okay, because it's a first appearance of a character. It's a super rare variant, and there's only on the CGC census, and none graded higher. This is a very rare book, and this is the all-new Ghost Rider #1 Tradmore variant, guys. Check that out. People have been asking $4,000 for this book. It's sold on eBay in the 3,000s. There's no way I was going to pay that. I thought if I'm going to get an AF-15, I got to save that money. And I've just been building a little nest egg, Finally, Elite Comics 11 had this one under $1,500. I jumped at it. Now, here's the thing. Prices may drop even more. We see them declining right now, right? I'm happy it was there for... I was willing to pay about $2,500. I had made a couple offers on eBay about 6 months ago. I'm glad they were rejected. I got this one for under 1,500. But check out this awesome variant, man. I'm just so happy to have this one. Just absolutely cool. First appearance of the Ghost Rider. You guys know I love me some Ghost Rider. Danny Ketch is my favorite. Robbie Reyes is awesome, right? I almost said Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash, Ghost Rider, right? Oh my goodness. I love them all. The Ghost Riders are awesome, and I just thought this one had to be in my collection. It's one, like I said, on the 2023 hunt list. I got it at a price I'm super happy about. And so there it is, guys. My favorite pickup of 2023 so far. Yes, it came in. It's here, and I'm really happy to have this in the collection. So if you guys have stuck around here to the end of the video, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Let me know which one of these you guys have in your collection or which one you're after. Go, guys, look up Cobweb Collectibles, Comic Sales, and Elite_Comics_11 on Instagram. I always find epic deals on Instagram, so thank you to all you Instagram sellers. Really appreciate it. And that's what we do. We buy, we trade, we sell, and these precious books go round and round. Really appreciate you guys' time. I got a couple other videos that should be coming out here soon. And that's it for me today, guys. As always, I will talk to you later. Mischief managed.